Hello viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Today we have 4 stories in this video. Stay tuned as we are going to take you through all these stories. Don't forget, on our second story, it's a story of this lady who is saying she discovered an unusual animal, weird animal, in his brother's bedroom. We'll be getting much into it after the first confession. Stay tuned. Viewers, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into the confessions. How are you, Solution Uncle? Can you please post my story? I need help urgently. My reaction was not good at all. I miss the father of my children. I am a woman aged 62. I grew up in Polokwane, but we are foreigners here. My father was from Namibia and my mom was from Nigeria. I met this man when we were still at college. You are such a good person. I did not saw it when you are still alive, but I am now starting to realize I rushed so much. So what happened is that I trained as a nurse and the man was a coffin carpenter. The problem actually started when we met. What happened is that I broke up with my first boyfriend. He got married to another lady. The heartbreak was so painful. I really loved the man. That's when I accepted this one, who later became my husband. I don't love him so much, but I wanted someone to be a painkiller to my broken heart. We did it for almost 3 months. He impregnated me and I eloped to his parents' home. He was not working. I later got employed at a local private clinic. I became the breadwinner, buying groceries, paying bills and doing everything. So at work, I have this friend of mine. You always told me to leave the man. She wanted me to marry a brother who was very rich. I started dating the brother of her. I don't wanted to completely leave my husband since we had 2 kids together. I loved my kids more than anyone. I don't wanted to disappoint them because they loved their father so much. From the time I started dating my friend's brother, I lied to my husband that I was promoted at work to be the clinic's workshop representative, meaning to say I was going to be going out in most of the times. My husband trusted me. He believed me, so he could be at home with kids while I'm with the boyfriend. I only send them money and return home once in a while. One day, I was at the boyfriend's house. Police came with sniffer dogs at midnight. They started to search everywhere in the house. Drugs and alcohol substances were recovered. They harassed me, started to beat me for residing with a criminal. The man was wanted by the police. Being harassed by the police made me to decide sticking with my husband only. When I returned home, I was surprised to see many changes, from curtains to furniture. My husband was now earning a lot of money after being signed by a furniture partners from France, but he has changed. He changed the way he used to do. Maybe it's because he was earning a lot of money. I started hearing rumors that he was dating a girl who used to be our maid. It hurt me. I went to a sangoma in Malawi to get a charm, which has messed up everything. The sangoma gave me a small bottle of oil. I have to put it in my husband's food. They thought it was going to work in a better way. The following week, both my husband and the lover maid went missing. After 2 days, we reported to the police, announced at media publications, but it was too late, only to discover his body already decaying in a bush. Surprisingly, the girlfriend's body was recovered decaying in a bush in a rural home. Now I see chickens coming to attack me. I'm failing to sleep at nights because of those chickens. When they appear, I hear the voice of my husband and that of the maid saying, "Why did you change us to chickens?" I told my brothers about what I was experiencing. We went to several places seeking for solutions. Most told us that the charm I was given can change a cheating lover into an animal. The spirits of the two are promising to wipe away my relatives. I rejected that I used charms. This has increased the fire. I need help, please. Uncle, that's my confession. Yes, viewers, we have republished the story because the sister of us is still in hot soup. Let's comment. What's your advice? Let's move into our second confession. Our sister discovered an unusual feature in her brother's bedroom whilst cleaning. Let's move into it. And this one is more of a question. Yellow solution, uncle. Can you please help me? I tried so many platforms, but it wasn't useful. So I found this in my brother's room while cleaning. For which bird or animal does it belong to? I suspect that he might got it from Muti shop or Inyanga or traditional healer or a sangoma. He doesn't wanna tell when I ask him. I am so worried. Our parents died mysteriously. By the time our parents died, he started making a lot of money. Yes, he is the breadwinner. We are surviving, but I am so worried. I am starting to be suspicious. Uncle, please help us. Yellow uncle, can you please hide my identity when publishing? I am a lady in mid-40s. I used to go to a Pentecostal church I can't mention. Started going there after a friend invited me. I thought it was going to be a once visit, but what they do tempted me to become a full member. Unlike other churches, at that church you don't pay offerings to the church, but the church is the one which pays you after attending the service. This came at a time I was in need of money. My mom was supposed to undergo an operation. According to doctors, she was going to die if she was to finish 4 months without the operation done. I went to beg money to all my relatives, going door by door in the neighborhood, and sold our one and only house, but the money I raised didn't make it to a quarter of the required amount. I posted on my socials begging for money. A friend from school saw my post. She told me to inbox her. I did so. She told me to visit their church. I thought they were going to assist me with prayers, but to my surprise, at the church they pay all ladies in attendance. In 4 months' time, I managed to raise the money for my mom's treatment. Sadly, she died during the process. Doctors said it was too late for an operation. The church sponsored the funeral. One of the church elders offered me a job. I was going to work as a cleaner in one of his fabric shops. I accepted the offer. The salary was good. The man is also a shareholder to some of big fabric shops across South Africa and Kenya. They sell garments for both men and women. Since I started working, the man has been always in the shop supervising, but he has weird behaviors at work. There is so much difference on how he is in church and at work. At church, he is such a good character, a father figure, very prayerful and supportive in difficult situations. But outside the churchyard, he is so much interested in women. As time goes on, we became so close. He could send me with gifts to his girlfriends. He is married, but dates girls of his daughter's age. I was afraid to lose my job. In church, she called me a daughter. At work, she called me bestie. Most of his girlfriends are girls who once came to the shop. That's where he meets girlfriends. So if he was interested in a customer, the man used undergarments to force love. He gives undergarments to the customers as bonuses after they buy something. The bonuses was only for ladies he was interested in. He usually did it to girls. Every girl he gave the bonus is not married. Automatically the receiver was going to be his spiritual wife. Those days I faced so many misfortunes. I don't understand how my salary was working, being used and dumped by boyfriends. So one day I went to another church. The prophet told me that I am working for the devil. That is why everything I was doing was not working. I looked it as a lie and walked out of the temple. At the gate of the parish, I started manifesting. It is said that a voice of a man was now coming out of me. From what people told me, I suspect it's my boss's voice. The man said he is a member of a cult which holds meetings in the sea. They have a company which is based in India. They produce undergarments and supplies to many countries, mostly to South Africa, Kenya, Namibia, United States, Uganda, Botswana, Zambia. They possess women using the garments. Once you wear it, you'll be a spiritual wife to one of their demons. As people were praying, I started to vomit black liquid. From that point, I felt sick. Stayed at the parish till I recovered. They gave me money to relocate and start a business. There was probability that the man might be looking for me. Now I'm married. I have 2 children. I just think my life experience might be helpful to others. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pray each and every time. The devil is at work 24/7. That's not a lie. He knows we don't like him. Satan has been using various techniques to grab people. Now people knows most of his methods. He is now in undergarments we wear every day. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be careful with garments with a gold tick and a red star on the left side. All their garments are in red and black. It's being manufactured by Satanists. Please check whenever you buy it. It's not hearsay. They almost killed me. The following confession is strictly for the people above the age of 18. All viewers below the age are advised not to watch. Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity. I am a female in my early 20s. I am dating a guy who is HIV positive and I am negative. It's been a year together. When I first met him, he hid his status and we used to have unprotected sex for 3 months. So the time I found out he was positive, I went to the clinic to test and it was negative. The nurse told me to come with him. So we met, they tested us both and I was still negative. We got cancelled and I got signed up for PrEP. So I started to take PrEP and fetching the tablets every month. It was for a few months. Now I am sick and tired of taking PrEP. I love this guy so much and I'll do anything for him. But this PrEP thing, I am tired. I told him we're gonna use protected because I won't take PrEP anymore. He's not happy with it. He says condoms kills his feelings. He struggles to calm and I can see that too. He doesn't enjoy sex anymore. And he says we can do it without condom or protected. You'll never infect me with HIV because he's just like a normal person. He takes his medication, alright. I was gonna, if he was not taking his medication well, I was gonna be infected in the first place before I found out, so why must I get infected now? He says, I am not the first girlfriend he has done that with, and no one got infected, but it can't take risk for now that I know. Please, men in here, is there a way he can be okay with a condom? I love him, so I really don't mind dating him with his status, but the PrEP thing, I'm tired of it. Please help. What I do to make him understand me? I truly love this guy and I have feelings for him, and sometimes he doesn't even want to touch me because I ask him to put on a condom, which turns him down, and I can't be with him without sex. I wanna get fucked every time I'm around him. Please help. What can I do to make him understand? Or is there any way I make him feel okay with the condom and he doesn't want me to use female condoms? He says they are no different. Please help.